conscious Sagittarius, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Today's your reading for the weeks ahead. We're going to see what's going to happen for you in your life. Make sure you check out the description below, otherwise you may not understand anything I'm saying in my readings. And for those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. Take your power back, become your own authority, connect with your inner guidance and your intuition, and therefore make sure when you watch a video to check out whether it resonates with you. So if this video resonates with you, then it's yours. If it doesn't, then it's for someone else. All right, so with no further ado, let's start with your cards. I forgot to tell you, if you want to stay tuned with the evolution of your energies, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And now we're starting. So I'm using, as you know, the Belline Oracle and the ancient Egyptian tarot. And here are your cards. Sagittarius, you've got the Magician, the Star, negotiations, beauty, the water, and the housing. So, Saggy, you've got right now some conversations going on with your partner, with someone, some colleague or family member, or an inner conversation with different aspects of yourself. Because as you know, we are fragmented people, and therefore we have little chats inside ourselves. And so these conversations may be about, may happen within you. And you are in your power, because for me, this card, I know for other readers, it's a Gemini card, and Mercury card, but for me, it's my Jupiter card, especially from this deck. And so to me, it's you. You are in your power. You are very strong. You're coming in very strong, healthy. And what it's telling me is that you are having ideas at the moment, or you've got one idea or some theory or some concept that you want to implement, that you want to develop, that you want to apply, that you want to manifest, a desire that you may want to manifest. And so you are thinking about it, talking about it here with this person or this aspect of yourself. And you know, the card before the Magician is the Fool. So it's not the first time you've thought of this idea. You've been thinking about it already for some time. Doesn't mean that it's been a long time, but it's not just new, and it's not in a naive way. You've been really reflecting on it, and as you can tell, he's going to incarnate. He's decided, I'm gonna go to Earth. So that's your soul. It's gonna go to Earth, but it hasn't jumped yet. You see, there are a few steps left. So this idea is not concrete yet. I mean, it's not in the physical world or yet. You still have some steps to do, and it's still at the stage of intention, thoughts, ideas, not yet in the physical world. So you are not implementing it right now. You're just thinking about it and building the concept. and it's not eerie, it's not unrealistic, because it's not the Fool, which comes before the Magician. Here you are manifesting it, which is still, of course, in the thought realm, but it's definitely realistic. This can be applied. This can come true. This desire can come true. It's not a crazy thing, although I sense it as being very bold and big and kind of ambitious, because that's Jupiter. And you are in your power because you are Sagittarius. So, and it's very conscious, you know about that. I mean, you know about this idea, you know you're having this in your mind, and you know you're having a big dream, or that is quite strong within you, where you're being bold and ambitious and audacious, and you're daring doing it. So I think, yeah, you are in your power. You can definitely manifest that, and therefore you're talking about that. And the discussion here may not be about arguing, but it may still be, you may not still be on the same page with the other person. I mean, they may have some objections or some things to say, and some things they don't totally agree on. Or maybe, they just have their own understanding of things and beliefs and values, and they may not totally agree. So there may be some disagreements here, maybe. And I think it's about safety and security, those disagreements, because this card, the Star, it's telling me that this other person or this aspect of yourself is very concerned about safety and security and being at peace, not losing their peace of mind, peace of, living, and that they may be scared that this project or idea bring problems, sufferance, and turmoil. You see, this card is very peaceful. As you can tell, it's very balanced, it's very tranquil, calm, quiet, emotional, at peace. But this peace, if you know what cards came before that one, this peace came after some sort of distraction or big sufferance. And so, because that's the Tower just before that card, and so this person may not be willing to face that again. See, that's why they may be very concerned about the consequences that your project, your idea, which is a good one, could bring. You're not really conscious about those aspects. You're not considering them so much because you're so bold and you're so audacious and so into your idea, and you're really desiring this, so you're not considering so much those consequences, these unsettling that can happen. And if it's not another person, it may be one aspect of yourself, as I said. And so within yourself, there may be, some aspects of you that fear those difficult consequences. Some aspects of you may be more cautious and concerned about their peace of mind and comfort. They don't want to lose their comfort and their balance. And things are so quiet right now and so balanced, So this is something you need to consider, because this is your shadow energy. And as I said, and as I always say, the shadow energy, you can see it outside of yourself. It manifests itself as a person or circumstances that are external to you, but it always also reflects some aspect of you, so that you can mirror what you have inside. Your reality, external reality, mirrors your inner reality, and therefore you've got some aspect of you that is fearing the consequence of your dream, of implementing your dream and desire. So you need to take that in account, especially when I look at the whole reading. That's what it's telling me. You have to consider the contribution that this person or this aspect of you, your fear or whatever, is bringing. And there may be some aspect of you that is not trusting life, and that fear suffering. So you need to look at it and reintegrate it. So to reintegrate, you have to first see that it exists within you, to accept it, and then to find a way to love it, which is to find in how it's serving you. And it's serving you here because it's wanting your security, safety and security. So it's a good aspect. I mean, this person, if it's a person, they may have experienced big troubles before. They may have had depression or big sufferance, and they don't want to experience that again, which is understandable, and they want to avoid that to you too. And you want, if it's an inside job, you want to avoid that to yourself. So you have to take this in account in your discussion. That's probably what's going on in this discussion between you and this person, or you and this other aspect of you. And it may be just circumstances, external circumstances that you see outside of you or that interact with you. Circumstances that talk about trust, peace, and stability, equilibrium, and all that. So, and security. So, that's the current situation. The energy will evolve from this, Saggy, to the beauty card. The beauty energy is a Jupiterian card. So, to me, it's really related to your energy. And you're already coming strong because you are in your energy. But with this, it's telling me everything is very aligned. He's very aligned. Your soul is very aligned if it wants to incarnate, right? So it has to be properly aligned. So this card is very aligned. So you are very aligned. And here, this card is also talking about alignment. So it's gonna it's very aligned, you are very aligned, and it's going to unfold very well. But still in the mind, I mean, as I said, it's not the moment for applying it yet, because it's still in process. You're still building the concept, the system, and talking about it. But you are going to have some beautiful unfolding here with this idea, still in your power, and you see the flower is just blooming and developing, and it's really beautiful, and you don't have to do anything about that, because it's just a flower. Just know it's written in its seed what it has to do, so it knows how to develop itself. You don't have to do anything, just to water it and give it some sun, and that's what you're doing here. So you don't have to do anything more. It's just gonna align very well, develop. The idea is gonna do its job inside your mind and the other person's mind as well. That's what it's telling me. And especially because then we have the water, and the water, it's a lunar card, as well as the housing, and as well as this one, the star. We've got 3 feminine, yin, moon cards here in this reading, so that's quite heavy. And we've got 2 masculine cards. Well, this also is masculine, but yeah, anyway, so I'm talking about the balance between the 2 parts. Okay, so 2 strong masculine yang energies here, so I think it's really balanced. And you don't have to do more in terms of yang energy. Everything is gonna unfold in the yin energy. Everything will happen thanks to the yin energy. So it's just gonna do its job inside your mind, inside yourself. Your idea is gonna unfold and become more complex, and you'll use your imagination, and you'll go with the flow. It will go with the flow. You know, here you have the flow, there is direction, the wind is blowing into one specific direction. You are the one you are the wind here in some way, because especially because those 2 cards we can see they're like that, and it's like your energy is just the wind that pushes the boat. So you are the wind because you put the seed in the earth. You are the life force. Your intention is what is pushing the boat here and giving it direction. And so now, enough with the yang stuff. You just have to let it flow, let it go its way. And I think you'll be very creative at some point. Will unfold very well, and you'll be very creative, very imaginative, and you'll have more thoughts. It will be very, very creative. Ideas, and it has a direction, so it's just going to the right way. You know, it's gonna unfold properly. you just have to let it do its job and trust, because this is about trust. And as I said here as well, it's about trust, and that's what the oracle is advising you as well, is to trust. And this card, so it's a moon card, but it's talking about foundations, and it's talking about safety and security. So what it's telling me is that this person or this aspect of you that is telling you about being cautious and care about your safety and security and everything that could happen and blah blah blah, the fact that you consider those things, in that you include them in your concept, it will bring you the foundation, the necessary foundation for your idea to thrive. And so yeah, there is a link between earth and sky here as well. So I really do think that you need to integrate in your project what this person or aspect is telling you. It's very important. That's what the oracle is advising you to do. Build your foundation. This card is about foundation, and it's about as well inner peace, calm, quietness. And you don't necessarily need to talk more about it. Like right now you're talking about it, that's good, but then at some point you won't need to talk about it more. You just have to let it flow, let it go, let it do its job. The seed is planted already, so yeah, no more yang energy. Just let the yin energy do its job. That's what he's saying. And he's saying also retreat a little bit. Yeah, don't talk too much about it at some point. Just retreat, go within, meditate, those, because also this is very meditative. This as well, like all three together is very meditative. So just go within, be quiet, quiet your mind. All the voices, just quiet that. Be calm, stay within. And with the confinement, that's very easy anyway, to stay at home, so, and to close doors, so you just have to do that. But even within your house, with the other people in your house, you just, and your family, your children, husband, wife, so you just need to find some quietness inside of yourself. And maybe stop talking so much about it with your partner. For instance, if it's with your partner, that you're having this, this discussion. And if you do this inner calm, inner stillness, because this is super still. If you do this inner stillness, if you take in account in your theory and concept what this party has to say, and that you embrace this passive yin energy by letting it go, letting it flow, not trying to do anything, just let the idea do its job, then it's gonna unfold very well. The two cards together, it's just gonna flow and thrive. Share with another Saggy who may benefit this reading. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon, or right now in another of my videos. Check your sun, moon, and rising signs, very important. And remember, you are your own authority. Have a beautiful day, Saggy.